That's good. Mirror, check. Yep. I think we're ready. Finally, it's done. Well, it's not even done. Done enough to go try it out on track. But first, let me show you guys what I've done in this past week since episode 1 of building the Crown Vic race car. I didn't record a lot of this just because it was very time consuming. So I got this, let me take these belts back. In the last video, I was telling you how we had to work on this seat mount project. Got it all mounted. You could see that there's the seat kit. Mounts to that bracket right there on the bottom. Then Todd Owen and Daryl built this seat bracket for me. Put it to these tabs so then I could run belts in this area here. These are 2-inch belts. That's all you need. These are SFI rated from the race car. So my shoulders land about right here. So it clears this plate and then it wraps around the bar. So it runs about right there. Got the seat mounted. It's actually a 6-point harness system. The crotch belts bolt into the back of the seat. Got the tabs for the lap belts. Overall, the things, it is a rugged design. Got a couple of the support bars in. So you could see it's not quite 100% finished. I don't have the door bars in yet. Here is version 1 of what we're gonna be putting in. You can see that gives me a lot more space, where before I would have had to notch out the B pillar here. So getting 3 more of these made up. It's probably the top one's gonna start right there. So that will be the space to get in. And there'll be 4 of these bars. I don't have those set in there yet just because I want to do all 4 at the same time so I could put the center pieces in, get them all nice and straight. The whole roll cage itself is all welded in. There's a couple more bars that have to be welded in. You see them over there in the passenger seat. But those are all ones that I have to put in once the door bars are in. So we're at a standpoint for the chassis work, but the car is able to go run, which I'm pumped about. But first, got a couple things to clean up, battery to charge, and a couple things inside to finish up before we could get out on track. Yes, we're gonna go drive this thing. Get pumped. While that battery's charging, one thing we gotta do is get the seat cover on. Make it look like a real race car. Belts around. There's some small stuff with Sharpie here and there, but to go give this a test run, I think that's okay. Just gonna finish charging up the battery. Currently debating if I should throw these wide 5s on the rear. Last time that gave it a heck of a lot of grip, so I might, these are 10-inch ones instead of the 15s. I might give that a shot. So once we get this off onto the ground, I'll swap out those tires. That just looks sick. Yeah. We're back on the wide fives. Yeah. I feel like every car should have wide fives on it. Been charging up the battery for a little bit now. Hopefully it's getting a charge. Hopefully that's the only problem with dead battery, because I don't know if I'm up to actually work on this thing. Big money, big money. Come on! So close. Idiot. That was my chance. It was close though. Radio still works. Did you hear that? Here we go. Fire in the hole. Is that a good view? Check 1, 2. If you guys haven't noticed yet, just released my Dave's Tree Farm Christmas shirt, an ugly sweater version, crew neck sweater, sweatshirt, whatever you want to call it. Just to add a little Christmas spirit to my my store. So head on over to my website. If you love Christmas, enjoy fast cars, fast trucks, old trucks, cool trucks, Christmas trees, head on over to my website, order yourself a Dave's Tree Farm ugly sweater. I appreciate it a lot. Let's get back to the video. Let's see if we get this thing fired up and on track. Come on! That's me about to bounce it off the chip, because the next thing I'm gonna need to do is swap the engine out. We just gotta do our quick system check to make sure everything's good. Yep. Yep, tight. That's good. Mirror, check. Yep. I think we're ready. What do you guys think? Should we go hit some laps? I think we should. Let's go test out the quarter mile. Let's go test out the half mile. Let's put it through the ringer. Oh. I think we're good. I can't see what gear it's in now. That's a problem. That bar is right in the way. Oh, there's drive. Let's go. Are you ready for this? Oh, smell the tires. Got a little Getty up. I can't see what gear it's in though, so a little bit of a problem.
What do you mean? You don't have a dash.
I put in right in the. Can't see the gauge cluster at all, so I think it's in drive.
Yeah, it's in drive. That's 1.
That's 1, so 2's right there.
Just leave it in drive.
Well, no, because I need to shift. Have to get
Where's your helmet? What are you doing?
Going fast.
You gonna wreck it?
I
think we gotta call this the Monaco Ford Special. With the flag. You want a helmet?
Something feels a little funky with the left rear. I am going to should have torqued them. I didn't torque them. I'm going to do that before I go send this thing into the turn 1 wall.
You're going to need that.
It's tight.
good old Simpson Bandit.
So that's first. Here we are on the quarter mile. Let's see what we can do. So there's no grip on the new asphalt. Let's go into lower gear.
Because you keep hitting the puddle.
What's that noise? Is that fire? This is absolutely crazy. I was trying to shift like a cup car. I was downshifting in the turns and trying to get up. It's just stuck in gears. Like, if I put it in high gear, it doesn't get up down the street. Did you hear it when it revved up?
Yeah, like almost like.
But like when I left it in first, it was like, rah!
Can you? If you keep it at 2, does it?
I guess there's a shift in there somewhere. I mean, it just doesn't seem like it gets going down the straightaways.
If it's in drive, does it not shift enough?
In drive, it doesn't like.
It just bogs.
It just bogs way down.
Yeah.
Like it feels so much faster.
To the left, the front's totally locking into one.
Yeah. Like I stop touching the brake and I don't touch it, and then if over here, I run down pit road, the old asphalt, but the transfer onto the new asphalt is like slick.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you want to try
greasy? Not really.
it? No?
No.
I want to try the big track.
How you feel about it?
I feel a little dicey, especially with Dad sitting there, but he'll move.
I mean, do a couple laps. Smash the guy in front, yeah. I mean, the big track's gonna be fast.
It can be very fast.
The braking's gonna be weird.
I don't know how fast should it big track.
I wouldn't
getting up to 50.
I wouldn't just jam on the brakes going on the big track on the big track. The way you're braking on the small track on the big track is not gonna work.
I wonder why the brakes are locking up now.
Just the left front.
That's weird.
All right. The big track might actually be easier. Sketchy on the big track, but you're going 100?
No, I was going 85. But I was getting a lot more speed through the corners than last time because I was able to get to the throttle sooner because I just trusted it more.
A couple times the lockup is sketchy down here.
In turn one bad. Like there was one point it locked up and I kept turning like, what is happening?
Did you just lift off the brakes? And
I just had to get off the brake finally.
I almost wonder if the big back tires are like upsetting the car in the front too much.
I was thinking maybe the tires are so cold that
it's cold out.
They're not touching any of the, it's not gripping.
I mean,
they're probably not. It might be a little warm. I was driving it pretty hard.
No, I mean, the backs are a little warm, the fronts are not, which is surprising.
It was almost like you wanted to be on the apron with this thing because on the banking it made the rear come around.
I feel like a bad driver would just back the thing right in the wall.
You'd wreck this thing right away. Like a bad driver would just destroy this. Because it's always, you're always like...
Especially if you have, I mean, the big tires, you're probably not going to snap the rear loose.
They help you a little bit.
But if you had those in the back, you'd be backed in.
Yeah. Like, you're like...
The small track's probably the perfect size.
It is the perfect size.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun, I gotta say. I felt like I actually had to wheel the crap out of this thing, or else it was gonna spin out on me and I was gonna wreck. The quarter-mile track, a lot of fun. That asphalt is very slick. Like the transfers, the old asphalt must be more coarse, and everything was just gripping a lot better. And the moment you transfer to the new asphalt, it just quickly got like you're racing on ice. So that's going to be interesting what happens when the go-karts get on that in the springtime. But I'd say that's successful. That might be a heck of a lot of fun if there were 20 of them out there, that's for sure. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out my merch. We'll catch you in the next video. Throttle down and see you at the races.